YouTube, how you doing? It's Ian here from Ian Here and There. Now then, on with the next engine. You're going to like this one. This one's a nice engine, although the last one wasn't too bad. Let me bring it in and let me show you, you know, and you can see what it's all about. There you are. Lovely. It's a 2P locomotive, class 2P. What do they call them names for? I should never know, but what can you do? Let me just have a quick nosy round it with you. Quite a nice locomotive. I'm not biased, but I do like the maroon. I think now they call it the maroon red on the LMS. It's a very nice looking locomotive, but I'm yet to put a driver and fireman in there yet. We're pulling some LMS carriages tonight, just to give you some idea on what it's all about. Now then, the pros and cons, because we are still quite high up on the top 40 rankings. Tender drive, that's all that's wrong with it. I don't like tender drive locomotives. It doesn't feel right. I'm used to a locomotive having the driving wheels on the locomotive, and this one's tender drive. That's the only reason it's where it is. Yes, I did buy this loco knowing it was tender drive, but I hadn't got this locomotive at the time, so I thought, oh well, bugger it, you know, I'll go for it even though it's tender drive. It's, you know, not bad on the detail. We haven't got much on there on the way of detail, but we got the handrails along the boiler there. We've got the brake hoses on the front. Look, unfortunately this one hasn't got the sprung buffers. I do like a locomotive to have it all on, but this one hasn't. But it ain't a bad locomotive. If I'm running LMS, so as you know, my family worked on the LMS and the Great Western as drivers and firemen, and if I'm running LMS, I'll grab this one because this is a nice one. But we have got some more LMS ones coming through as well. But let me show you the running. Let me just steady my iPad. Yeah, look. So it ain't bad. It's not a bad loco. You can just get a decent shot of her. Yeah, she's not a bad loco. Don't have much trouble with her. Even though she's tender drive, she doesn't stick very much on the points. As you know, the frog on the points always stops the engines, you know, but it doesn't stop this one, so you know, I'm quite pleased with that really. And she goes round without too much trouble. If I just open her up a little bit, well, in fact, let's give her some stick. As you can see, look, she flies round the track. Now, as I said on my last video, in fact I will slow her down, as I said on the last video, my track does desperately need a good clean. Absolutely disgusting my track is at the moment, but I will get around to do it. I will, let's say, pull myself out of being depressed and get on with it. But as you can see, you know, she's a lovely engine. Because, you know, you've got to think every loco has got its problems. Every loco does. Even the brand new stuff, you know, has its problems. But it is a lovely looking engine. It's just that it's tender drive. But as you've seen yourself just then, it really knows how to shift. You know, it doesn't hang about. So like I said, if I need an express train to pull a load of carriages, this is probably one of the first I should pull out. But yeah, she's a lovely engine. But you're getting to the point now where I'm going to start running out of excuses while they're on the top 40 where they are, because I'm getting to the stuff now that has got no reason for being where it is now. This one hasn't got the sprung buffers, but you know, it's where it is because, you know, if it hadn't been this one, it'd have been another one. It's got to go somewhere, and you know, it just happens to be this one. There's really no reason why it's up this all. It's just I've got so many decent engines, you know, that I do like, that there wouldn't be room to put everybody, all of them in exactly where I'd like them, because this would be in the top 10 if I had my way. But you know, as we have got that tender drive, and that's the only excuse I've got really for it being so wide. But it's got the handrails on the boiler, and the pipe work on the side, although you'll probably have trouble seeing it because it's terrible lighting. But I really hope you've enjoyed this video, this quick video, and what we'll do is we'll crack on and we'll get the next one sorted out for you. Because as I keep saying through the videos, we're really whizzing through it, so we might as well get on with it and sort it out. But do leave some, you know, comments in the comments box, because I do like to hear off you all. And what we'll do is we'll get you to like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And what we'll do is we'll get you the next one sorted out. Have a good evening now. Bye for now.